This is probably the only community on the internet where you actually pay to literally fucking see the worst possible things you can ever see. And what I mean by that is Steven motherfucking Crowder, he came out with a new fire sketch. What am I doing? It's like fucking my mind up, okay? Now, I was taking a shit when I saw this, when this came down my timeline. That's usually where I spend most of my time on Twitter, is when I'm pooping, okay? And I sat there. I fucking sat there. And I, for the life of me, could not come up with like any retort to this. Like, I wanted to write something funny underneath it, but I think it just like sucked up all the joy from my system. I think it disrupted my bowel movement, really. I will admit. And it was devastating. This is, I'm giving you a trigger warning. This is nuclear grade cringe. Like, they've enriched uranium. They brought it into a facility. This is nuclear grade weaponized cringe. Like, the normal Twitter reaction that you would have to a particular piece of content like this often is just like, oh, haha, lol, kill yourself, right? Like, that's usually what people say, right? Like, that, there was nothing. Like, I had nothing for this. So, without further ado, it's Steven Crowder, Biden farts, Mohammed bin Salman, LWC Records.
Biden farts, do-do-do-do-do-do, Biden farts, do-do-do-do-do-do, Biden farts, do-do-do-do-do-do, Biden farts.
Biden sharts do 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 do. Biden sharts do 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 do. Biden sharts do 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 do. Biden sharts with the poke do 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 do. With the poke do 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 do. With the poke do 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 do. Biden sharts with the Dutch do 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 do. With the Dutch do 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 do. With the Dutch do 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 do. Biden farts. Biden farts do 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 do. Biden farts do 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 do. Biden farts do 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 do. Biden farts. Enjoy more Biden farts at louderwithcrowder.com.
Like, he was like, this shit bangs so hard. If you want more of this, like, you can get it at the Mug Club. You know, when normally you would be like, oh, kill yourself, lol. But, like, this made me want to kill myself instead in a video game. You know what I mean? Like, I saw this and I was like, wow, finally. Cornering the car accident survivors market. You know what I mean? This is music for the type of people who are like, you have to celebrate when they are able to put their clothes on their own. You know what I mean? Like, I have nothing for this, you know? Or just conservatives in general, okay? That's just like, because like, what is the angle here? Like, you have to be mentally stunted to like look at that and go, ha, this is fucking fire, bro. Because like, Biden farted and probably shit himself around the Pope. Like, that's a funny concept in and of itself. It's great. You know, the Catholic man finally becomes the second Catholic president and is like so mentally deteriorated at that point that he has no control over his own fucking bowel movements. And then he like shits himself in the most embarrassing capacity in front of the main fucking Catholic guy. Like, that is an inherently funny situation. You can make a lot out of that. You can make that like very funny. He turned this into fucking Baby Shark, which is, it's just like, is it for children? Like, is he targeting children? Is he just trying to get, he's like, I saw the teenage suicide rate was low, so I wanted to really get the, toddler suicide rate up. Like, what was his impact here? What was he going for, you know? This is like in line, content-wise, this is in line with those like weird fucking videos, like the Spider-Man videos that we watched. That was like targeted towards children, but it was like really fucking creepy, and it would be like, ooh, Spider-Man does a poopy, and then Elsa fucking eats the poopy, like that sort of thing. This is that. This is Elzagate level. Like, what the fuck's he doing? I mean, it's like he's targeting children, and I can't tell if he's targeting children or if he knows his audience is like mentally deficient and has like a child brain, kind of, you know what I mean? So it's like he is targeting children, but also his audience does have like a child's brain, you know? So maybe that's the reason. Anyway, so, but you know, this is a long line of, you know, conservatives making music, and it's always terrible. Okay, here is Tim Pool, Timcast's new single, Only Ever Wanted, coming August 26th. Let's take a look at that. Honestly, a lot of people say like, oh, Hasan, you got a lot of money and you changed up. Like, you bought ugly Gucci shirts. Like, should I have done this instead, you fucking idiots? You know what I mean? All my haters. This is what happens when you have too much money as a political commentator. You like dive into areas where you like turn your pet project into yet another avenue to express your creativity. And honestly, it's so much fucking, like, I personally think like buying as many cars as I want would not be as damaging as this, okay? My cat got up and left when this song came out. I think you owe me payment for psychic damage. I mean, this is like Tim Pool's having a midlife crisis, and he wants you to experience it as well. It's just like, it's just terrible. Let's run that again. Let's run it again. What if he force downloads it like YouTube? Incel at the disco? Yeah, Panic at the Disco because there's a school shooter. Like, Panic at the Disco, why are you panicking? Oh, because, you know, there's a shooter. There's an incel, Tim Pool fan, at the disco. Is the song about drunk driving? I hope so. I mean, that would actually be cool if he was just like, if he made a song about how dope drunk driving is and how much better he is at driving drunk. I have seen this one. Of course, thank you for posting this in the chat, because I have seen this one from Tim Pool. It's so funny to drop this like right before the election. Like, he dropped this right before the election. He was like, this is the time for this. Like, America needs to hear this song and heal. Avenged Seven Bald. No. 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 But yes. Yes, dude. Avenged Seven Bald is so good. It's so true. In many ways, he did see what was going to happen with the IRS, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, here, the entire premise of this is like the oppressed become the oppressors after they're oppressed, right? And they think that they have no other option, right? And the literal killers, yeah. Bro, can you imagine you have like you enter a new group of friends, right? Like one of your close friends is like, yo, dude, I met these like really cool guys, right? Like we're gonna hang out with them, okay? And you get in the car and he just plays this. What do you do? You have to take him out, right? Like you have to just like fucking while you're on the highway, wait until you get on the highway and then crank the steering wheel into the nearest like median. Ah, he said Blink 1488. That's a good one. He's like, bro, dude, this is, yo, hey, man. Like, hey, man, you know, this is a new artist, you know, he's just fucking popping off, you know, he's just so good. He's so good. We should really check this out, you know what I mean? Fall off, boy. Nickel bald. Wait, is this song about protesting or not protesting? I'm beyond confused. No, that's the point, dude. Yes, My Chemical Imbalance is doing the extreme centrist shit, but in the music form. I'm a big fan of just like not making your entire like art if you're gonna you know pursue like an artistic venture or an artistic avenue. I'm a big fan of just like not trying to add politics to it at all. You know what I mean? Have it live on its own. Have it live on its own merits. And if you want to do something like with politics, like it's gonna turn into backpack rap regardless, right? I mean, Nani does a good job, right? We've watched some of his rap songs about like, you know, the Cuban Revolution and shit. Like, it's just not like it's gonna be difficult. Like System of a Down does a good job, but System of a Down has good songs. You know what I mean? Like these are like they're good on their own. Like those songs are good on its own merits, right? Same with like Run the Jewels. Same with fucking Rage Against the Machine, this is Rage for the Machine, obviously. But like it takes a really, really talented artist to be able to like merge their political perspective with really good music across the board. And obviously this is still completely subjective, so but you know, this is objectively bad. Now, like, this is the Brandon attack. You know what I mean? The Brandon side did the fucking rallies and they won and they did the riots and they won and they seized control of the federal government. And now they have 87,000 new IRS agents and they're coming to knock down your fucking door. You know what I mean? Here, watch. Here, we'll just skip. Here, there you go. See, now it's the Blue Boys. Wow, that's so woke.
Again.
Hasan actually listens to this unironically off stream. He's just pretending right now so we can listen to his favorite music. Yo, Casey Tron, how about you shut the fuck up, okay? How about you don't come in here and reveal my secrets, okay? Just because I shared my Spotify playlist with you doesn't mean you can come in here and explain it to every single person, okay? Especially at the top of the hour where there's a 6-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, if you want me to admit my favorite type of music, oh, it's going to be hidden behind that fucking paywall, baby. 60 seconds. 60 seconds to Mars. 60 seconds to bars. This is a man that doesn't listen to music. That's true. I really don't. But like, honestly, it's actually better. Like, can you imagine? Okay, in a world where do I listen to this or no music? Which one's better? Of course, no music, right? Anyway, the only thing you'll be listening to is this commercial break. Unless you're subscribed for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Okay? You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's a 1-minute ad break now. Boom. Okay.